We like to believe that we are rational, moral, and fundamentally good. That in moments of crisis, we would stand up, speak out, and do the right thing. But decades of psychological research suggest something far more unsettling. Today, we're exploring uncomfortable truths about human nature, findings that challenge how we see ourselves, our morality, and our capacity for harm. These aren't theories or opinions. They're patterns repeatedly observed in ordinary people, people just like us. Here are 4 dark, hard-to-believe truths about human behavior, drawn from well-known psychological research, that challenge the way we like to see ourselves. 1. Ordinary people can obey authority, even when it causes harm. One of the most disturbing discoveries in psychology is how easily people obey authority figures, even when doing so conflicts with their personal morals. When instructions come from a source perceived as legitimate, many individuals mentally shift responsibility away from themselves. They stop seeing their actions as a choice, and start seeing them as an obligation. This reveals a chilling truth: cruelty doesn't always stem from hatred or evil intent. Sometimes, it comes from obedience, conformity, and the quiet decision to not question orders. 2. Moral responsibility often weakens under pressure. When people believe they are just doing their job or following protocol, their sense of personal accountability fades. In rigid systems with clear hierarchies, individuals may carry out actions they would normally judge as wrong, simply because the system frames those actions as necessary or expected. Over time, ethical lines blur. What once felt unacceptable becomes routine. 3. Situations shape behavior more than personality. We often explain harmful behavior by labeling others as bad people. But research consistently shows that situations can influence behavior more powerfully than character. When ordinary individuals are placed in roles of power or submission, their thoughts, emotions, and actions can change rapidly. Not because they are inherently cruel, but because the environment rewards dominance, silence, or compliance. This suggests a sobering reality: under the wrong conditions, many people are capable of behavior they never imagined. 4. People blame victims to protect their sense of order. When confronted with injustice, people often search for explanations that preserve their belief in a fair and predictable world. Rather than accepting that suffering can be random or undeserved, they may unconsciously blame the victim. It must have been their fault. They must have done something wrong. This response protects the observer's sense of safety, but at the cost of empathy and compassion. Understanding these uncomfortable truths doesn't mean losing faith in humanity. It means recognizing our vulnerabilities, so we can resist them. If you want to explore more psychology, human behavior, and the hidden forces shaping our decisions, subscribe to the Fact-tory. Because the more we understand ourselves, the harder it becomes to blindly follow, and the easier it becomes to choose wisely.